picking back up with Connor. So this is Connor 3.0 because I got him killed twice. So now there's something I'm supposed to find here, like a rock or something that I never actually was able to find in the last playthrough. It's supposed to have some kind of significance. I'm supposed to touch it, I think, every time I come here. Is it that one there? Yeah, I think it might be this. What's up, Daka? How's it going, man? Yes, let's just randomly touch random rocks. That's it. I was gonna get like some kind of special cutscene or something. Well, they did say I have to touch it multiple times. So every time we come here, we have to find it. And we have to touch it. It's a fancy bridge. This is when I become all rich and famous and I get a nice big backyard. This is how I'm modeling it. This is exactly how it's gonna look. Same old Taka, how are you? I'm doing alright. Jerry coming in with the lurk. Thank you, sir, for the lurk. How's it going today, Jerry?
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you.
Connor 3.0.
Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
Oh wow, she's mad at me.
I don't intend to.
I got him killed.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
We have to be very careful here.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
Man, he may be a little bit of an asshole, but
I find him unpleasant and unprofessional.
that's not
He
what
seems
I
to
meant.
have an addictive personality, has a lack of respect for procedure, and despises androids, which makes our relationship difficult.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
To say he's unpleasant, but he seems to be like
I
an
will try
okay
to
guy.
establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this. Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Aye, aye, Captain. Okay, so we got a neutral.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have
ranking
authorization?
with him.
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
What do you mean by that, Taka?
You might be in shock.
It picks up here and there. It, you missed the 2 times I got Connor killed.
Hey, take a look at these samples yet?
Lab report says they cut it with something.
I think I walked right past it, didn't I? Yeah, Detective Reed.
Nice.
Maybe it's this one? Nope. Is it on that side? I think it might be on that side. I think it's this one here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
More towards, I mean, it picks up here and there, but I don't know if they have explosions in this game. This ain't a Michael Bay film, Taka.
Hi, honey. Okay. Listen.
He's like me, man. Sit around for more than 5 seconds. Can't fucking stay still. Can't even hear it. Knights of the Black Death. Interesting name for a band there. Why are you walking all the way over there? Warning to avoid injury. Don't tell me how to do my job. 1555. I don't care. It should say I don't kiss my ass. Huh. Okay. So he's a basketball fan. Okay. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's Finest has dealt massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars, and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Nice. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson as his colleagues as a model investigative police work. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant, becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit Police Force. Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in BPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Flowers said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. Huh. And then he lost his wife and everything went to shit. New records seized of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police. Jimmy's bar. We already knew he was an alcoholic. I'm gonna Red Ice Task Force of 2027. Wait, hold on. They dismantled it? Multi-department unit responsible for the Red Ice network dismantle. I thought it said they dismantled it. Like, why would you dismantle it now? And then, like, the epidemic's like even bigger. Like, that wouldn't make no sense. Canine hairs, Saint Bernard. Aw, like Beethoven. If anybody's ever seen that movie, of course, pop Cops and Donuts reference in here. Why is it not? There we go. Coffee cold, traces of caffeine. Guy can obviously not take care of plants. So that's everything, right? Lieutenant Anderson was a decorated officer.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank, in my office.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there is an early 90s family movie reference, Beethoven. Oh, he was funny as hell.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day.
Captain Flowers.
We've always had isolated incidents.
I wonder if that's a reference to Red vs. Blues, Captain Flowers.
Crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold in the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Jesus, everybody's so fucking testy today. Everybody woke up and chose violence. The banter of the rogue cop and the... Oh, I guess he's a police commander. Oh, no, he's captain, duh. Duh, dumbass says it on his door. Alright, so we got some boxes we can investigate. Evidence room. Authorized personnel only. That'll come into play later.
What?
Hello.
What are you looking at?
You.
Hey, fuck you.
Right back at you, buddy.
Fucking android.
I made a friend!
Shit. Look at that. A fucking ghost. His clone ends up in a dumpster, but this morning, what do you know? Another son of a bitch takes his place.
Hello, Detective Reed.
Never seen an android like you before. Model are you?
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it?
Pretty much.
Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
Yeah, fuck it. Metal Gear Solid 4 was the only one that was really
Stay out of my way.
a movie. This is one of those interactive games.
Several sources report that CyberLife is providing with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our questions.
The first
Oh, hey. It's, what's his face? Markus's former owner. Yeah, Carl. Let's see. Famous Detroit painter dies. Carl Manfred. One of Detroit's brightest lights. Reports of famous artist Carl Manfred died. Yeah, his death, excuse me. Forgot to silence my damn phone. I do that all the time. Whoopsie. Alright, there we go. Anyway, where was I? Carl Manfred's death has been confirmed. The coroner described a fatal cardiac event induced by a stressful domestic situation. Manfred's son Leo has asked the media to respect his family's privacy at this time. Carl Manfred rose to fame in the 2020s words as a figurehead of neo-symbolism with powerful and dark works in mold of Francis Bacon. Bacon. Pro-life rate years followed until dark period marked by alcohol and drugs, but the artist had an apparently returned to work in recent months. The governor of Detroit expresses her condolences to the family on behalf of the city, describing Manfred as one of Detroit's brightest lights. A collection of Manfred's paintings will be auctioned by his estate in the coming weeks. That bastard of a son that he has got everything he wanted. Ivanov says, neat. Neat, neat, neat. I'm going with neat. Russian president responds to Warner's warning. CyberLife's world's first $1 trillion company. That's a lot of money. Global population reaches 10 billion. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of people. Following President Warren's demands that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber rattling. Jesus Christ, I can't really read that white on white. is the #1 threat to stability in the region. Yes, tutorial, I know how to flip the pages. It says it right there. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement online. Russia's claims to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to the UN's conventions like everybody else. The conflict shows no signs of abating. Interesting. I think that's all we gotta do now is check on Hank. Let's check on Hank. Be understanding.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that.
Let's go positive.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Oh, let's go with the music.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that
So
music.
apropos.
It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
We'll do the basketball next.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
Whoops. Well, of course, the dog's going to be a big hit, so.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo.
Yeah.
I call him Sumo.
I don't think I... We'll talk about flowers.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Oh, Fowler.
Yeah. Too long.
Totally read that wrong. I'm kind of iffy about the anti-androids part. Let's start working.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
Alright, let's see. Disappearance. Victim was Gordon Lopez. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left home without being ordered to. Yeah, Hank ain't having none of that small talk. Case reference was an attack. Charlie Bell. Okay, the plaintiff claims to have been attacked by a AV-500 android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain. The plaintiff claimed the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. And yes, I'm sure he did nothing to agitate the android. Another attack case, Sarah Cornwall. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android, an AP-700. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Oh, hey, we know this one. Or we'll meet her later, actually. Disappearance. Floyd Mills, the plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported the unexpected disappearance of a sex android. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home, never returned to the club. Attempted murder, Leo Manfred. Okay. That's Carl's son. Yeah, famous painter Carl Manfred was found dead in his home following an altercation between his android and his son. The latter witness statement attests to the android behaving violently. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene. That was Markus. Hey, there's Kara. Homicide, Todd Williams. Yeah, we killed Todd. The victim's body was found by a friend who came by to say hello. He immediately called the emergency services at 8:42, who recorded death by gunshot wound. The murder weapon may have belonged to the victim. Jesus God, I can't read today. His android, an AX-400, was not found on the scene and is the main suspect. Yeah. What's with the stars in your eyes there, Taka?
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night.
Whoops.
That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
I didn't do it. On purpose. Actually, I totally went for the gun, so I planned it, but, I mean, well.
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Whoops.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant.
Sex
android. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole.
Whoops.
If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. But things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Can't remember the guy who plays Hank, but he's a good actor. I can't remember his name. But yeah, he's a good actor. They really did a good casting with him. Looks like we're picking up with Carter and Ellis. The guy gets the fuck out, because the cops are gonna get us.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
I failed already.
No, it wasn't a nightmare. You must be starving. You should take a bath, and then we'll go out and find you something to eat. What do you say? Okay. I'll run you back.
Yay! We're back to being trusted. Doop 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 doop. Oh, nope. We're on this side. There we go. Cut. Wouldn't her hair be like synthetic hair? So like once you cut it, you're not growing that back. Damn, she did that in a matter of like 3 seconds with a pair of scissors. I was kind of digging white. I don't know. Kind of like it. She reminds me of somebody from a game, and I can't remember who. Why has a short haircut like that with white hair? Can't remember. We're gonna go with white though, I think. I think white's a good look for her. Remove the sensor. Why do they all remove the sensor? Yeah, dig it in your head. Hey, you just look like a normal human. Although there's like 80,000 people that look exactly like you. Oh, we got a book to read.
You're pretty like that.
Oh, well, thank you.
You really look like a human now.
Life expectancy is now 91. Holy
That's
shit.
ready.
Let's see. First Android Zoo opens. CyberLife is set to open the first Android Zoo in Los Angeles, which will exhibit all exotic species to have become extinct in the last 30 years. Loot turtles, polar bears, mountain gorillas, African elephants, and several species of tiger will be among the most high-profile attractions. CyberLife's CSR spokeswoman, Danielle Carnegie? Yeah, Carnegie. Said the zoo caters to people of all ages and has a special mission to educate and inspire the younger generations about the importance of protecting our fragile environment. Though some environmentalists have claimed the zoo will diminish popular concerns for the extinction of real animals, it's difficult not to be enthusiastic about technology being used to recreate vanished species. The animals themselves have yet to be unveiled, but CyberLife promises they will be more real than the real thing. Can that even be possible? No doubt an ideal weekend trip for the family. Now, if they would do that with the robot, with dinosaurs, that'd be fucking cool. Canada, still Android-free zone. Canada, where the air is clean and the welcome is always warm. Jesus God, I can't read. Discovered landscapes wild. Discovered Canada. Canada is still Android-free, despite the United States voting in its Android Act as early as 2028. The Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back its decision on whether to permit androids in the country. As a result, androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country. With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, yet contributing to record levels of unemployment. The argument for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on, but for the time being, Canada remains an Android-free zone. The Boston Marathon.
The victim's name was Todd Williams, an unemployed man from Corktown.
Oh.
According to initial reports, he was shot by his android, an AX-400. The android fled the scene, and a police search is now in progress.
I didn't do it!
Live for Channel 16 News, I'm Josh Douglas.
Anyone watching this knows I'm full of shit.
You had no choice. He would have killed me if you hadn't stopped him.
Mm-hmm. See, she gets it.
What are we gonna do? We have nowhere to go.
We're going to Canada.
And the police are looking for us now.
This girl's smart. Well, can't stay here.
We can't stay here. We don't have any money. Do you have any family? Anyone who could help us?
No. There was just Dad.
That android yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. Could be worth a try.
Let's be determined.
We're going to pull through this, Alice. As long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
Ah.
Finished getting ready. I'll go out and find some food for you, and then we can get going.
Do you say that? This is literally every fugitive movie that there's ever been. You go outside and you notice there's cops outside. Called it. Oh, look, there's Hank and Connor.
Lieutenant Anderson, Detroit Police. Looking for a female android robbed a store down the road last night. You seen anything?
An android? No, I don't think androids here.
Have you seen anyone that looks like this?
Fuck. I knew there was something weird about her. She came in last night. She was dressed normal, you know? There was no way I could tell.
Is it still here?
Yeah, probably. Room 28.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Ben, yeah, still at the motel.
That was a nice switch between the two stories. So here you go, Taki. You were looking for.
You wait in the car.
I think this is the part that ramps up.
Out of the question. I'm coming with you.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls.
Okay, well, the being understanding take doesn't work. Trying to be direct with him doesn't fucking work. Jesus Christ. Gotta fucking like tiptoe with Hank today. Oh, can I interact with that? I never noticed that before.
Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
Oh, I never noticed that before. Look at that. That's new. I played this game like 3 years ago when it first came out. They're over there. Why the fuck are you going after them? Like, what the fuck, dude? Here you go, Taka. Here's your pace picking up.
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Woo! Oh, that's not smart. Well, this is where Kara dies. I'm just kidding. Although, if I don't do this next part right, fuck. I'm fucked.
That's insane.
Oh, fuck. Woo!
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed. Do not go at Connor! God damn it!
I should get this Connor killed. Oh, I missed it. Make it Connor fucking 4.0. Oh, shit. I was pushing the button. What the fuck? God damn it. Fuck this part, yo. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on. That's bullshit. I got that one. Oh, Connor, I killed again.
Are you okay?
Oh, fuck it. Hey, I killed Connor 3 times. Oh, poor Connor. This is the worst run through I've had with Connor yet. Even my first run through, I don't even think I killed him my first run through. Connor, I'm sorry.
I've always stayed the same, no doubt. I've always played the game all out, and I am here to stay right now. So don't call it a comeback.